Hello, welcome back to Nails by Sora, apparently already in progress as I cannot use the majority of the footage that I shot. I was using this camera I gotten a few years ago to do a different YouTube channel, and while I do have footage from it, the files are so large that I can't load it onto my computer and have space left over to edit them. So, seeing as how I had switched to my iPhone in the middle because the camera was giving me problems, I still do have a good amount of footage to at least give you a rundown of what I was doing. So we're going to do that, and it'll just be a shorter than expected video. So basically what I'm doing is stained glass effect using Glass Colors by Madam Glam. And each nail is going to have a different pattern. So I'm going to take you through the process. I did start out on my thumb with a kind of like a medallion motif, and I end up changing it out later in the video off camera because I didn't think it matched the rest of my nails. But I started out using black gel paint to create the lines, and then I switched to my alcohol pens just because I felt it would be easier it would give me more control to create the lines. So I went in and I drew the pattern across all of my nails just at once because it was driving me crazy while I was filming the first portion of this video to draw the lines, then put in one color, then cure, then put in another color, then cure. It was just taking so long. So I figured it would be easier to go and do it kind of in sections where I draw the pattern across all the nails. Then I go in and wherever I want red, I put in the red, and then I flash cure. And then wherever I want yellow, I put in yellow and I flash cure. And areas where I felt the colors wouldn't touch and I had time to prevent migration of the color across the nail, I went in and I did multiple colors at the same time just to speed along the process because it is quite a lengthy process to go in and use so many different colors in an intricate pattern, and I wanted to try to decrease that time as much as possible for myself and for the sake of editing this video. Also, it's easier using the alcohol pen to clean up the lines and make them a little bit more exacting, especially since it's not going to cure in the lamp. You can go in after the fact, and if you need to erase lines after you cure the gel so that the pattern is as neat as possible. I did think that I would have to go in after the fact and redraw the lines just to make them a little bit more prominent, but I ended up not doing so. I felt that they were clear and clearly delineated throughout the pattern to as not need a second coating. Interesting fact, though, is that on my right hand, for some reason, the alcohol pen stopped working. It's the first time that I've used it, so it shouldn't be dry. But I'm wondering if maybe just having it uncapped for a while dried the tip out a little bit. So I did end up having to use the black gel paint on my right hand. Surprisingly, it came out pretty well. Steady lines, nicely pigmented. And I actually kind of like the patterns that I got more on my right hand because the individual colors were a little bit larger. I went a little pattern crazy on my left hand, creating smaller and smaller diamonds and squares. And I think it just got some of the colors got a little bit lost. But I'm going to speed up the footage because basically it's all the same. I have my glass colors laid out in the palette. They're all by Madam Glam. They'll be listed in the description box below. I hope you're enjoying these videos. As always, welcome back to my subscribers and to my frequent viewers. If you are not yet subscribed, please hit that button down below and hit that bell so that you're notified whenever new videos are available. Hit that like button so that I pop up in the algorithm because we like being present in the algorithm. And I will see you at the end of the video. All right, so I'm not gonna lie, this took a while, and I ended up changing out my thumb because I just didn't think that it fit the feeling of the rest of my nails. And I didn't want to replicate it on my other thumbs, so I just redid it. And now that I'm looking at them, they don't match, but that's okay. It's geometric, it's abstract, do what you want. But I do absolutely love them. I've been wanting to do this. I saw someone else do it. I don't remember who at the moment. She did, I believe, with, did she do it with gel or did she do it with acrylic? I don't remember. But it was about 6 weeks ago that I saw it originally done, and I really wanted to try to replicate it. And I wanted to wait until I had fresh tips on because I wanted that clean background. And I'm not disappointed. I absolutely love them. I hope you enjoyed this video, that it was informative, that you learned something. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, please put them down in the in the comment section below. All the information for the products that I used will be in the description box below. I'm just putting on some cuticle oil because my cuticles are quite battered from what I do with my alcohol. Quite battered from the workout I gave them today. I started this at about 7 o'clock with the removal. It is now 11:45. I have not eaten dinner yet, but what price art? I really did enjoy doing this manicure. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give me a like and a subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you're always alerted as to when new videos are available. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.